I've noticed when I've looked at mine, that there's a certain amount of balance I have.
Mhm.
And so what you're saying is the more of that you're using of your available credit balance, basically, the better. It's going to improve your score.
No, opposite.
I was about to ask a follow-up question on what percentage should we use of each credit card
Okay.
to maintain a good credit score?
So now it's really two things. One, each credit card
Yeah.
is recognized, but also the total of all your credit cards combined are also viewed, right? So if you only have one credit card, then when they're talking about your credit utilization, they're only focusing on just that one. But if you have two or more credit cards, your total credit utilization will consist of all your cards put together, right? So
Okay.
to your question, hope this is making sense now.
Mhm.
To your question, if let's make it simple. Let's say I've got $1,000 credit card limit, whether it's one card or two cards that add up to $1,000, right?
Sure.
If I use 50% of that, which is $500, right? And I only pay off $100 by the time it is due and by the time it reports. Okay.
Mhm.
By the time the balance gets reported. Now that means I have $400 left of a balance.
Yeah.
Which means I've just left a balance of 40% on my credit utilization.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
So now to your question, the lower your balance is, the better it is for you. So typically lenders have this rule of thumb
Mhm.
where they want to see below 30% of your limit that is being reported. So it's
Right.
not necessarily about the usage, because usage is transaction. And if I transact and I pay it off, that's no longer a balance that's left over.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah. So what I was kind of getting at is basically the more credit cards you open,
Okay.
and I'm not advising to do this, but the more credit cards you open, the higher available
Limit.
balance there's going to
Correct.
limit.
Yep.
And then if as long as you're paying those cards off, it's going to look pretty good,
It'll
right? Because
look much better.
you're not going to have a balance, but you're going to have a high limit.
A higher limit, lower balance, absolutely. And then that also leaves you room for emergencies, right?
Yeah.
And all of that. So
What about your bank account? Does that,
what you mean?
if you have, for example, a savings account or something with a bunch of money in it,
Mhm.
do the credit scores actually look at that? I mean,
No.
I don't think they would have
That-
the access, right?
No, it's got nothing to do with your credit.
Yeah.
Right. So anything you
It's
do with
just-
your checking account or savings account has nothing to do with your credit.